Today's episode is brought to you by DraftKings. You know DraftKings, and more importantly, their sportsbook, which is the top-rated sportsbooking app in the U.S. because it is safe, secure, and more importantly, it is reliable. And for the first-time users out there, because we know some first-time users, when you are a first-time user, if you sign up and use the promo code MOATS, you'll receive up to $1,000 in draft deposit bonus money. Now, what does that mean? Essentially, if you put in $200, well, DraftKings, they're going to look and say, oh, use that promo code MOATS. Well, we're going to match that $200 and give you a free $200 to use with your betting and things like that. So, yes, you definitely want to use that promo code. But more importantly, we know at times you could be a little bit, distressed. You might even have a problem, some might say. Well, whenever that is the case, and it can happen, you just read these words right here. You see these numbers. Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yeah. Darius Mayo. Hey, Master Moats, give your assessment on the two passes from Ben to JuJu. Who is at fault?
Yeah, so for me, man, I thought the first one, that one I personally thought was on Ben. The second one, I would like to see JuJu come down with it. But at the same time, I can understand the argument you can make for either one, right? If you're saying he's an elite receiver, well, elite receivers should come down with those plays, right? If you're saying that this is an elite quarterback, you're saying that he should always put that ball where it needs to be. However we want to make that argument, I get it. And I can agree either way with it. But to me, at the end of the day, you just have to make that play. You make either one of those throws and catches, it's a different ball game. We talk about that field goal, right? In the field goal block in terms of how that played out. But remember, the series before that was the JuJu play where you had the throw from Ben and JuJu, man, great route. It was open. We talk about Matt Canada's play designs. Don't criticize Matt Canada when we saw on multiple occasions yesterday, guys running open. We talking play design, right? That's a part of play design. Guys running open. So that was there. But you have to connect. And whether that was route running, whether that was quarterback play, you have to connect at the end of the day. So to me, when I think of that, I said, man, you connect on that throw, it's a 14-14 game. You don't connect, you end up getting the ricochet field goal where it goes and makes it 14-10. But now you're in a position where, okay, now the field goal thing does play out the way that it does. But if JuJu and Ben connect, it's a different scenario in that part of that game right there. So for me, man, regardless of who you want to point the finger at, I just feel like, man, you got to make that play. You got to. If you want to say that JuJu's supposed to be an elite receiver, or if you think Ben is still an elite quarterback. If Ben's the elite quarterback, that throw needs to be on the money. If we look at JuJu and say he's an elite receiver, he needs to make the catch. However we want to slice it, yeah, somebody's, somebody a little coming up short there.
Yeah, I'd like both of those plays to be made as well. Problem is, Vince Williams has given me a little too much ammo right now. And I think you may have given me some ammo there, mentioning the second throw, because I think he mentioned the first throw on JuJu, and then you mentioned potentially. I could have had a
flip-flop, but it's either way. Yeah.
Oh, is that what it is?
I said I could have a flip-flop.
Okay.
I know one of them definitely was on 7. The other one, I thought JuJu, if you're talking elite receivers, you would like to see him come down with it.
Okay.
But at the same time, it's like, you're putting that on him if he's an elite receiver. But I also say if this quarterback is elite, you want a better ball.
Here's what I'm going to say. I view those things more optimistically than people going off the rails, writing off Ben, writing off the season. It's just like, bro, those get connected. You're right. It's a completely different game. Now, I get it. People want to look back on the last couple games and what's been going on recently. Yeah, because Ben hasn't been playing his best. But things just look a little bit off. And I think last game, offensive standpoint, there were some positives to take away with the offensive line. Some of those deep shots that we were taking, it's just like, man, just a little bit. And, that happens. We get the field goal block taken to the house. Refs don't throw the flag. Like, dude, we're just looking at this game completely different. I get it. It's not what everyone wants to hear. I just think it's a combination of various things. We're not getting all the breaks right now. We're not playing our best. Growing pains, but I'm not writing this off, dude. I'm really not.
What? I would hope not. You better not be writing them off, man. Listen, after the way you went this weekend, you better not write them off, man. Heck no.
I'm not.
Heck no, you better not, man. But yeah, that's my whole thought process though with that whole scenario with the Ben and the JuJu stuff, man. I feel like you're either gonna get the people that want to, use it to paint a narrative, or you're gonna get the people that kind of take it in my approach. It turns just
the play needs to be.
You got to make the play
because you have JuJu in the press conference afterward. He's blaming himself. Like I make these plays in practice. Ben's blaming himself. But yeah, at the end of the day, we're talking just as a Steelers team. Let's make the play. Yeah.